Before you call your ex, watch this video because I'm going to share with you some essential tip. Otherwise you sort of go to battle without without the proper gear. This video you'll learn how to get your ex to meet with you and to get back with you after this or that call. It is so crucial. So before I move on, a few actions for you. Subscribe to the channel. You will make my day because we are a growing community as many people joining the channel. I can promote my content more. The comments, if you have any questions, I'll answer. You get your answer straight away, and take the quiz to know if you have any chance to get back with your ex. The link is in the first comment of the video. So there's nothing wrong with you calling your ex. This is how this should be, the steps. Radio silence, you have to do it. Radio silence, you have to do it. It is so crucial. I say it all the time, but you cannot call your ex if you haven't done a proper radio silence. Then you start texting or WhatsApp or Messenger. Then you have that call, that famous call. Then you see each other again. Remember, that's a sequential order. If you're not really good at calling, there's no number 4. Okay, this is why it's so crucial for you to get it right. You see each other again, then you nail the date or the date, and then you kiss, and then you get back together, and then you don't make the same mistakes, and you get happily ever after. Like in romantic movies or Disney movies, this is how it's done. So remember, number 2, number 3, so crucial. Number 1, it's a must-have. So I can help you out with the number 2 and 3. Feel free to comment, ask any questions you have on the topic. I'd be more than happy to answer. Let's get to why it's no drama to call your ex. Each step, as I said, should laterally lead to the other one. Otherwise, if you feel that you're stuck, you go back to the radio silence. You go back to the step number 1. I'll share some example of SMS in the comment section. If your ex doesn't like texting, you can remove the step number 2 and go directly to calling them. So now, the importance of call. Why it is so important? Don't try. I would actually force you to have that call even though you're almost getting that date with your ex. And the reason is the following. They're gonna recall your voice, and it's gonna have that really strong impact on their emotion. The voice is so powerful, and it's actually, there's a lot of things going on in the brain, but the voice is really, really important. It's going to also reassure them. It's like listening to a voice, or when you do hypnotherapy or mindfulness, that voice reassuring you. And the voice is also a seduction tool. You might not like your voice. Nobody likes to hear his voice. I hate to listen to myself when I watch the videos, but your ex would love your voice, would be reassured and have that seduction thing going on with the voice, with the sound, with the musicality of things. Now, this is so crucial. The duration of a call. Take some notes. Start as short as possible. Please, please, please don't have 20, 30, 40, 60-minute calls. It is you who has to end the call. That is so important. You have to cut at the climax. In a story, in a discussion, there's always like, hi, how are you doing? How's the weather? Blah, 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 blah. And there's a climax. You have to end there. Because as soon as you reach the top, you can't go higher. You have to end the conversation there. You have to end on a high note. So you say, sorry, I have to go. But why it is so important? Because you also show that you have a life, that you're busy. And also show that you have the control. Okay, so you're not the only one suffering. They made the decision to break up with you. Well, now that they have a call with you, you're leading. You're telling them, sorry, I have to go. Sorry, I have another thing. They don't understand. They won't blame you for that. And they will actually see it like, wow, they have the power. And so that power struggle, that power fight, you will sort of regain that by doing that. So have a look on the internet how in movies and in shows they create storyline. You'll see, so that's the plot. You have to end at the blue flag, at the climax of that story. Remember, you are the best person on earth. So when you're on a call with them, you show confidence, you show that you're happy, you have a crazy life. Obviously, don't overdo it. Your ex knows you by heart, so don't fake it too much, but show that you're confident, that you're happy. Leave some mystery. Tell them that you've about to go to that place, but you don't reveal exactly what you intend to do or with whom you're going. Again, don't overdo it. You don't need your ex. This is what they have to understand under the lines, between the lines. Yeah. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. I'm struggling today. So before I move on to the 5 things to avoid, that's the last one. Here you go, 5 things to avoid. Please, please, please. Don't talk about the blame, the breakup itself, your desire to get back together. That's off topic. That's definitely what not you want to talk about. If your ex talks about it, you just don't cover that subject. You just, try to put that on the side. If it doesn't go away, you return by SMS. But it is so important to only focus on positive things, not about the blame, not about fixing the relationship. Here we're still at the stage of seduction. So the key takeaways here is think about that call like you're pitching to the Dragon's Den. I don't know if you know this show. It's basically entrepreneurs who are pitching their ideas to millionaires and billionaires and famous entrepreneurs who invest money in their idea. And so what they do is they have to show confidence, they have to show the structure, they have to basically be only positive. They're not going to tell, yeah, I have this product, but this doesn't work. They're all positive, all showing and pitching. Also, the pitch is like 30 seconds or something like that. So you have to be short and snappy and leave it at the climax. If you're struggling and want to have a chat, feel free to call me. I love to have calls. I left also a link for you to give me a ring. It's totally free because basically my purpose is to help people out. If I help people, I'm happy. So that's what I do for a living. Yeah, other than that, I'll see you next time. Ciao.